We are Health Tech International, and today we are presenting to you SKAN, an innovative mobile application that seeks to assist the early intervention of skin cancer. Our brilliant team consists of our project manager, Nancy Lee, who has had 14 years experience in building technology applications for the medical profession. Joanne G, our customer engagement expert with 7 years experience in customer relations with global pharmaceutical firm Sanofi. And Elias Angelopoulos, our marketing and strategy director, headed the marketing and wearable technology Fitbit from 2012 to 2015, while myself, John Sinclair, our operations director, has had 15 years experience from major household name goods such as Logitech and Samsung.
In customer research department, we analyze different customer segments in the health industry. First, people who are proactive in taking care of their health and take the initiative to visit a health professional in a medical department. Second, people who often visit the doctors once in a while for reasons of lack of proactiveness and inaccessibilities. Third, people who face chronic illnesses such as long-standing skin problems who require frequent monitoring of their symptoms. Now, here at SKAN, we have developed a new technology application, SKAN, which targets people who do not have access to medical centers and people who seek convenience. SKAN mainly targets people who do not have access to medical centers or clinics, especially those who live in rural areas where medical centers are limited. As our app is downloadable in the App Store, people who live in rural areas are able to access medical support by taking photographs of their skin regarding of what issues they have. Photographs taken are stored in our database as a history record of each customer. A general practitioner is assigned to examine and analyze photographs and provide feedbacks. Customer could receive their report from the GP advising them what to do next. In addition, our app is not trying to compete with the offerings provided in the current health industry for people who are proactive in taking care of their skin. Our app provides features and convenience for people who are concerned about the healthiness of their skin but do not have the time to visit a doctor. People who work for long hours might not have the time to visit a doctor. This is when our app comes in handy, as the tracker system used in the app is applicable to everyone due to the high rates of skin cancer in Australia, but especially for patients who face severe skin disease. People who are usually working, they do not want to waste their time to get a skin check from a general hospital. So they could use our application as a convenience to get a skin check or to get consultations and advices from a general practitioner without any additional fees.
Between 95 to 99% of all skin cancers are largely due to sun exposure. Early intervention is so critical after identifying the first symptoms of melanoma and non-melanoma cancers. What are we recommended to do? We are recommended to see a GP at the first sign of any skin conditions. But in reality, how many of us actually proactively check our skin conditions, check the appearance and location and changes in moles, and actually see a doctor in response to these issues? We are looking to bridge this gap, the inaccessibility of healthcare, with encouraging the proactivity of people to monitor their skin conditions, assisting early intervention of skin cancer in Australia. SKAN is an exciting and new technological innovation that helps you monitor, track and consult on any changes in your skin condition. We are offering convenience in a smartphone application. We are taking the effectiveness of the Women's Period and Ovulation Tracker, Blue, and we are turning that into something that can track the early symptoms of skin cancer. By our tracking application, we are taking photographic evidence of your moles, freckles, curly spots, and other skin conditions, and we are tracking them in all sides so that you can see over time whether the appearance has changed. Our second value proposition is again convenience. But this time, what we are offering is a connection of individuals with accredited health professionals once a concern has been raised of particular skin conditions. Let's say, for example, you've been taking a photo of your freckles for the last 5 months and have noticed all of a sudden that there's a discoloration. From the skin spot tracker, you can compare with the last 2 photographs that you've taken over the last few months, and you notice that there might be a potential cause of concern. What do you do? Keeping in mind the difficulties of accessing a general practitioner with 5-hour waiting times and the overcrowding of hospitals. Does this discoloration warrant so serious an issue that you should spend a whole day at the general practitioner's office? How do you know this? What is the gravity that is needed for you to actually take this step? What SKAN is offering you is an easy consultation with a virtual means with a general practitioner who can tell you the next course of action to take. By electing a service package, one person can send up to 5 photos through the application and access the response and the advice of a general practitioner. What this means is that I can send the photos of all my freckle photos and send this to the general practitioner along with my medical history and some comments, and I can receive a response in 48 hours for my next course of action. Whether the concern might be negligible or require no action, whether the potential threat can be solved by non-prescription medicines, or whether I actually need to see a general practitioner or a dermatologist for further medical analysis or other sources of prescription medicines. This is something that can be done via virtual consultation. We are the first in the market to provide this virtual consultation space. We are not substituting for a diagnosis and treatment from a live general practitioner or a dermatologist, but we are seeking to bridge this inaccessibility gap to healthcare, especially for an initial consultation. We are facing inaccessibility, and we are providing convenience using the app for its tracking capability and its immediate consultation capability.
Yet we here at SKAN are still plagued by the common objection: what makes consumers want to pay for our premium prices? A reasonable counter-argument that SKAN provides customers with access to medical information and consultation via their smartphone, in comparison to Australia's public healthcare system plagued by time delays due to understaffing and overcrowding. This is particularly justifiable for people living in rural areas or consumers with high disposable income who can afford paying the premium prices of SKAN in order to receive the medical treatment for their indicative skin diseases. Here at SKAN, we understand that customer relations is a significant bedrock of a business. 52% of customers will purchase additional goods from a company that has good customer relations, with a mere 10% increase in customer retention resulting in a 30% increase in value of a company. As a result, we at SKAN aim to provide a communicative and welcoming relationship with our users, ensuring a successful and efficient customer service strategies can improve our business-to-consumer relationships and ensure customer retention with our users. How do we propose to establish such a long-term and positive relationship with our customer segments? An important relationship channel is that of our customer assistance interface, SKAN Support, specially integrated within the SKAN application to encourage peer-to-peer assistance and discussions amongst customers, the SKAN Support team, and healthcare professionals. SKAN Support allows users to anonymously create discussion forums, bulletin boards, photos, and other content on a cloud-wide database if they're having any technical difficulties with the application, issues with their payment methods, issues with their services, or other concerns or queries. Customers can also be assisted with the traditional channels, including phone, email, social media, and frequently asked questions. Here, our customer relationship management is specialised through data mining and pattern recognition in order to cater to the individual needs of our customers and improve future relations. Examples include codifying interaction between customers and the company in order to decrease the churn rate and decrease unproductive contact and idleness. Another example includes an operations dashboard that allows customer-facing staff greater visibility regarding purchase history, personal information, and geographical location. How are we going to plan to monetize SKAN? Initially, the SKAN application can be downloaded by any prospective customer on an iPhone or Android free of charge. This allows greater reachability and accessibility for price-sensitive consumers who may be hesitant to commit to a full fee purchase. Additionally, customers gain a better understanding of the interface and functionalities of the SKAN application, yet more importantly, allows them to be attracted as long-term customers and purchase premium services. Here, customers wanting further analysis of their skin health and condition can purchase one of our premium consultation services with a SKAN-approved general practitioner or other qualified medical professional for a lowly cost of $25. Through this commission-based revenue model, SKAN acts as an intermediary third party between the consumer and the practitioner, aiding in the transaction of the service for a lowly commission of $4.99 per consultation. SKAN will also receive additional monetization through an advertisement-based revenue model. Primarily, in-app display advertising units will be used, such as mobile banner applications and interstitial ads. Revenue generated from these ads will occur on a pay-per-click basis, whereby SKAN receives monetization from advertising companies per ad clicked. This is particularly beneficial as pay-per-click ads have the highest rate of return at 4.12% clicked and thereby the highest revenue at 50 cents per ad clicked.
So for external resource and activities that we need to create, deliver and monetize the value propositions of the company, first in the create section, we're going to need an app developer. And the typical fee for the developing of an app would be around $5,000 to $4,000 due to the complexity of the medical app that we're making. And due to the rollout on both Android and iOS to provide the service to as many customers as possible, that's going to make the cost slightly higher as well. So, and for delivering the app, we're going to have a general practitioner specialised in skin, not a dermatologist as of yet, due to the cost of the dermatologist. In the monetize section, we're going to have advertising model in the application with non-intrusive banners, which do not take away too much from the app. As well as this, we're going to have advertising we pay for ourselves on sites such as Google with the ad choices link, where people can type in specific search terms, and if it relates to our company and our business, it'll come up in the top search bar. There are 3 key resources and activities that we need for the business to run smoothly day to day after it has been set up. These include a package of updates from our app developers, Webster and Dogtown Media, that will make sure that the app runs smoothly and that there are continuous patches and that iron out all the bugs in the system that are both that we can get input from both doctors, dermatologists and the GPs that use it, as well as all the customers that use it, as they can rate it in their respective app stores on both Apple's side and Google's side. Furthermore, we need an expanding team of doctors for the business to run smoothly. As the user base gets bigger, obviously we're going to need more doctors to be able to check each person's data, each person's information and problems on the skin. And especially if we have endorsements from key partners such as the AMA and the Australian College of Dermatology. The final attribute that we need for the business to run smoothly on a day-to-day basis is a suitable revenue model. And that comes in the form of advertisement in the app, as well as the $5 and $25 fees we have for the 2 different packages in the app. In conjunction with the advertisement through Google, where we have non-intrusive banners, which are medical-based. We do a medical-based advertisement rather than other companies because we don't want to degrade the app. We don't want to detract from the medical purposes of the app. These 2 facets of revenue raising will combine to provide the revenue for the app in the future days to come. So some of the key partners of our SkinScan app include the app developers that help create the app. These include Appster and Dogtown Media. Both of these app developers have been key in bringing out updates and bug patches in the subsequent months that it's been released, and will continue to do this for years to come. Furthermore, we have the Australian Cancer Council, who has endorsed the app because it has been key in reducing rates of cancer, because it can obviously pick up basal cell and melanoma cancers. And furthermore, the Australian Medical Association has been key in encouraging general practitioners to recommend the application in consults, which especially involve skin. And furthermore, the Australian Academy of Dermatology has also encouraged its members to encourage recommend the app in consults, which has further helped to increase the user base and spread the app's popularity. Furthermore, we have free trials in Terry White Chemists, where older people can come in and they can trial the app, and it can that also helps increase the number of people in the user base.